Samandvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Shri Nandanandam Vande Shri Radhika Charanatrayam Govijana Smayutam Brinavanam Manoharam Shri Gauranga Nityananda Shirvaita Chandra Radha Ras Sudhanidhi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. So we're reading from Radha Ras Sudhanidhi by Prabhodananda Saraswatipad with the commentaries of Sri Babaji Maharaj. And the subject is Sri Radharani and Her Manjaris. This is verse 123, 123. Upasya Charanambuje Brajavritam Kishurigan Mahadbir Abhipurasher Avirbhavya Bhavotsave Agara Rasadamani Sapadma Sevavido Videi Madarujalam Ivakritam Mamadishwari. Translation. O Ishwari, Radharani, your lotus feet are worshipped by the adolescent, the Brajakishoris, and even the greatest souls cannot understand the festival of your bhavas, emotions. Please instruct me in the seva of your sweet and splendid lotus feet that are the abode of deep rasa. So it sounds a little unusual praying at somebody's feet for seva, and those feet are usually, we don't think of feet as a source of bhav or bliss or love, but Radharani from head to toe, her entire transcendental divine Satchidananda Srup Shakti form, Vladni Shakti, is made of Mahabhav. So her feet are full of Mahabhav, her toenails are full of Mahabhav, her earrings are full of Mahabhav, her fingernails, everything. So he's praying that. He said, I'm good with that. I don't need anything more. I just need your feet. I have your feet on my head and your feet on my heart, and have the seva of your feet, and I'll get all the ras and all the bhav and all praying just by that memory of your feet and that absorption and seva of Radharani's lotus feet. Charan, Mother Charan. Look at the word for word. Upasya means the object of worship. Who is our Upasya? Radha and Krishna Yugal. We're worshippers of Radha Krishna. We're Yugal Upasakas. Radharani, that's the specialized form of Manjari Bhav, but we don't worship Radharani without Krishna. We don't worship Radharani without Krishna. We want them to be together, and the perfection of Manjari Seva is to bring Radharani to Krishna, or Krishna to Radharani. So it's not correct to say our Upasya is Radharani. Our Upasya is Radha Govinda Yugal. Our seva is in the kunjas and anywhere in Brajmandal, and our line of seva and our bhav of seva bhav is drawn mostly to Radharani, like 150% to Radharani, 100% to Krishna. So think of it like that. It's not like Krishna, oh, we don't care. It's not true. It's offensive. We care on everything about Krishna. There's a whole book dedicated to Krishna called Krishna Karamrita, and gives nectar to the ears of Radharani. And Nathdas Babaji wrote elaborate purports on it, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami, I think they say it's him, he wrote elaborate purports on Krishna Karamrita by Vimalmangala Thakur to emphasize, because Radharani loves to hear about Krishna, so Radharani's in Virha Bhav, separated from Krishna, how you bring her back to reality, bring her back to peaceful mind by glorifying Krishna. And the best choicest verses to glorify Krishna or Krishna Karanamrita. That's why when Krishna was relishing Radha Bhav, when Krishna himself was relishing Radha's Mahabhav, and Gambhira Leela as Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he every night heard Krishna Karanamrita from Ramananda Roy or Srup Damodar. So it's not the book to be neglected. Oh, it's just about Krishna. I heard some immature Raghunaga Bhaktas, Manjari Bhava. Oh, no, I'm not interested in Krishna Karma. I'm just interested in Radharani. That's so crazy. It's half-baked cake. I mean, half-baked cake is raw. It's no good. It doesn't rise. It doesn't taste good. So you have to have full bhav and appreciation, understanding all Krishna's prema and rasa and tattva and Radharani, because they're one tattva. You can't separate one from the other. So upasya is our object of worship. Charanambuje means her lotus feet. Brajaritam Kishorigan. All the beautiful Kishori, teenage girls in Vrindavan, Brajmandal, are worshipping those feet of Radharani. So they have that great privilege, great fortune to always live with Radharani. They always move in the service of Radharani and always dream of Radharani. So other people want to get that attainment of Radharani's feet, but it's not so easy. Sripad explains in the second line of 123, Mahadbir Abhi Purusha. Purusha in this case doesn't mean enjoyer, it means the male gender. Prakriti means female, and Purusha means male. So Mahadbir means great saintly men. Great saintly men are aspiring and praying and hoping to get the Sinkhans Paribhavya, these lotus feet of Radharani. Some of those sages are wise enough to take up Rag Bhakti in the mood of Gopi Bhav and following the gopis. Those wise sages who follow the gopis and attain Gopi Swarup and Sakhi Bhav, Madhurati are the Shruticharis of Vaikuntha. Apparently they expanded them, liberated souls like this sadhana-siddhas or nitya, I don't know who they are, sadhana-siddhas, nitya-siddhas. Seems like they're nitya-siddhas because they're in Mahavaikuntha with Vishnu, which is a spiritual planet in the material world, and they're doing seva every day in Krishna's Leela, Vishnu's Leela, of waking them up. He doesn't have an alarm clock, he has sages. And sages chant prayers from Samaveda, Rig Veda. It's called Purusha Shukta. Prayers to the Purusha, the Adi Purusha, Bhagavan, Narayan, Vishnu. So they heard about the gopis from Vrindavan from Narada Muni, another rishi who also became a gopi at one Leela, is described in Padma Purana in detail. He became Naradi Gopi by bathing in Kusum Sarovar. Some people say Kusum Sarovar. Other people say Narada Kund. Either way, he became a gopi to have the experience of darshan of Radha and Krishna together. Because he was challenged by Lita Sakhi. Lita Sakhi met Narada Muni one day in Braj and said, "Have you seen the beauty of Krishna?" She said, "Yeah, I just came from Nandagram, I saw him. Saw the beauty of Krishna." That's right. "Have you seen the beauty of Radharani?" "Yeah, I just came from Barcelona. I saw the beauty of Radharani." "You haven't seen the beauty of Radha and Krishna." "What? My eyes are working. See, 20/20 vision. I saw them." "No, you didn't see them. Because you want to see the real beauty of Radha and Krishna, you have to see Radha and Krishna Yugal. You have to see them together." "How can I do that?" "You can only do that if you're a gopi." "Oh my God. Have you heard about Shiva?" "I heard about Shiva." He became a gopi also, so you want to, Shiva is your brother. He's your, Manasa Putra or whatever, Vishnu, Brahma, whoever they are. Narada Muni is the son of Brahma, I guess, Manasa Putra, and Shiva is the Amsha of Krishna. So he did that. Yogamaya arranged for him and Brindadevi. He got a beautiful gopi roop, Naradi Gopi. I don't know if he probably kept playing the veena, but he played different songs. He didn't play Aishwarya Bhajans, he played Madhurya Bhajans. Because when he's playing the veena for Narayan, who's his Ishtadev, he plays Aishwarya Mahi Bhajans. bhajans are full of Aishwarya Bhav. Jagadish, Jagadishwar, this, that, all that stuff. So he's a great sage. So unless they follow Narada Muni and Mahadev, Adiyogi Mahadev, or the Shrutis, no one can get near Radharani's lotus feet. That's very clearly proclaimed by Krishna's Kaviraj. Without following Gopi Bhav, you can't become a Gopi. Akashvani. Very nice, thank you for that beautiful verse. If you follow a path of Vaidhi sadhana or a path of bhakti filled with Aishwarya Gyan or Aishwarya Maya Bhakti, you can't become a Gopi. Basically, I think that's what he said. And Apari Bhavya Bhavotsave. So it's describing why he wants, why the Manjari has her Upasya. The Manjari is the Charanambuja Radharani. Her Upasya, what is your Upasya? My Upasya is Lotus Feet of Radharani and Krishna. Also Radharani. Why? Because there's something special there. It's an utsav, it's a festival of Bhav. There's one other verse from Radha Ras Sudhanidhi. When it says the word Govinda, when Govinda falls at the feet of Radharani, he experiences the Ras Utsav. When he offers obeisances and puts his head on Radharani's feet, he experiences the Bhav Utsav, the festival of love, just from her feet. So this is described in this line, Apari, inconceivable Bhav Utsav. Agata means deep, rasa, dominating. So her own feet, her lotus feet, are an abode of inconceivable rasas and prem is combined together to make a festival. So festival means her feet are full of music, they're full of nourishment, because the festival is an utsav. Utsav is where there's dancing, there's music, and there's food, prasadam. So what is the utsav? Radharani's feet? Radharani's feet are full of bhav, full of love, full of happiness. They're dancing, her feet are dancing, and they're full of love. They're flavorful. You can taste Radharani. Ras means tasting. Raskamam Sukontaya. You can taste Radharani's feet. Agata Rasa Damini. They're an abode of deep festival ras. So he's saying in this way, Videhi Madhur Ujjalam, these brilliantly sweet feet of Radharani, I'm hankering for them. I want them. I'm praying for them. I'm dreaming of them. I meditate on them. Mama Adishri. Mam Adishri. Adishri means the original controller. You thought it was Krishna? Ishvara Parama Krishna? Brahma? You got it wrong, man. You got 4 heads, you got them screwed on backwards. That's what we say in America. When you're crazy, you say your head screwed on backwards. So Brahma has 4 heads. You should be able to figure out the Radharani's Ishri, but he's got it all backwards. He says Ishvara Parama. What do we say? Ishri Parama Radha. So that's the word for word. Now let's look at the illuminating commentary by Sri Anandadas Babaji Maharaj. Sri Anandadas Babaji Maharaj ki. He's a Shiksha Guru of anyone who's interested in Radharani and Krishna and Gopis and Manjari Bhav. There's no other Shiksha Guru who matches in this century that has come close to Sri Anandadas Babaji Maharaj. So he comments on the word Adishri. Ishri, of course, in one sense means controller, but like all Sanskrit words, They have many different words with different intonations and implications and applications. Vyanjana, vichar, applied meaning. So Adishwara, he says, means most capable. So Radharani is my most capable Ishwari, my most capable queen. Radharani is most capable. What she capable means ability, means adhikar, means yogita, means you have the ability to do something. What is this Adishwari? What is she most capable of doing? That's right. He said giving rain. It says, she says, Radharani herself, her hands, her feet, any part of her existence is capable, has the power to give bhakti to her maidservants. It says seva. Bhakti means seva. So Radharani's feet are so powerful, they're Adishwara, they're most capable to give the seva of Radharani to maidservants that are aspiring to become maidservants and one maidservants who have gotten to the spiritual world. This fallen girl, this is what the mantra is praying, this fallen girl has sold her heart to your lotus feet, Radharani. What will happen if you reject her? That's always a possibility. Whenever you're asking someone for something, they can give two answers. Yes or no. That's not common sense. That's yukti. That's common sense. You ask someone for something, they say yes or no. So we're asking already for a service, but we're afraid, we're fearing, we have some fear that she may not give it to us. Fear is a very positive emotion in bhakti. Not fear of Maya Jagat, fear of Maya, of course. In Vaidhi Bhakti, the main fear is the fear of Maya. Prabhupada once said in New York City in '66, you Western devotees are very good, but the only thing is, you're not afraid of Maya. You come to the Sunday feast with this girlfriend on this Sunday, next Sunday another girlfriend, and next Sunday a third girlfriend. Because Prabhupada was meeting different people coming to the classes. He said, who is this your wife? No, it's my girlfriend. Then he saw the guy next week. He said, who is this your wife? No, it's my girlfriend. So that's why he said, these guys got a problem. They have a problem with this Maya, you know. They're not afraid of Maya. Maya is my friend, come on. My girlfriend's name is Maya. Why am I afraid of Maya? Many girls have the name Maya. In fact, all of them. The whole class. That's Maya for the man, and man is Maya for the Purusha Maya and Prakriti Maya. So I've sold my heart to your feet, Radharani. Please don't give me up, don't reject me, don't neglect me. So, for some reason, I don't know how it gets from this verse to this point. Sometimes when I read the commentaries of acharyas, I try to think how they get to this conclusion, how they take us, waited us to tell me. In this purport of this Gita, or this purport about Vishnu takes a flight. Like you usually walk on the ground, some people just take off. You walk on something, I'm going to fly. Hey, where you going? I'm going to fly. Guy flies near like Superman. So he said, sometimes in some purports, Krishna takes a flight. He goes in the ionosphere. He leaves the earth way behind. And creates some unique ideas and angles of vision and presentation. Full of ras and sweetness, but it's a unique signature of Vishnu Chakravarti. You look at the piece, oh, this is Vishnu. You can recognize what's Vishnu very easily. You compare Vishnu's tikas to Jiva Goswami, or Sri Swami or Vallabhacharya, you can definitely tell which one's which without even seeing the names. There's distinct differences. He's unique on his own, he's in his own world, Vishnu. Some of the followers of Vishnu 300 years ago when he was living here, his contemporaries called him the reappearance of Rupa Goswami. So I wouldn't doubt that. At least he's an Avesha, Shakti Avesha Rupa Goswami, and more. And not more, I wouldn't say more, that's not a fair adjective, but and other additions. I'll say that. Yes, because Rupa Goswami is Rupa Goswami, and he's a separate jiva, a separate personality. So in separateness, there's uniqueness also. So now the subject is discussed here. How does Chandravalli worship Radharani? How does Chandravalli worship Radharani? What is Chandravalli Puja? I mean, what is Chandravalli's Radharani Puja?
Creating that opposition.
She has a voodoo doll. She sticks pins in it. No, what's that? What do you say?
It creates tension in the service to Krishna. Competition creates.
Chandravalli creates tension by her competition being a rival of Radharani. She creates tension. I would say, I like that answer, but I want to slightly modify it. I would say that Chandravalli acts to increase the attention. You said Chandravalli increases the tension in the relationship with Radharani, with Krishna and Chandravalli, and Radharani and Krishna. So I said not tension, attention. Radharani becomes more attentive and Krishna becomes more attentive because Radharani, when the seva, what's the seva Chandravalli? To put Radharani in Madan. Just let me steal your girlfriend and see what kind of mood you get into. Or if somebody steals your girlfriend, what kind of mood? Okay, good, I don't care. Maybe there, but usually not. You get angry, you get jealous. Why him? What's wrong with me? So he explains here. There's 4 parties of Nayakas, Krishna's female lovers, Gopi lovers, and Vrindavan. Two are openly favorable to Radharani. Who are they? Not categories, not names. What are the categories of Sakis? The groups. Priya Saki is one. Sapaksha Saki. Listen to the sentence clearly, you're not listening clearly, and listen to the question. Two groups of Nayakas are especially favorable to Radharani. You said Vivaksha, that doesn't count. Swapaksha. You said Swapaksha? You said Vivaksha. Okay, I asked, yeah, you're right. You're thank you. I asked for one of the 4 groups. Vivaksha, Vaksha. Okay, what are the other 2? Priya Saki. What about Tatastha? There's 5, I guess, 5 categories. I think Priya Saki comes in Swapaksha, actually. But they're not necessarily, because Vrindadevi and Tanishta are Priya Saki. They're Priya Sakis that are Krishna Snehadi. So they're not so favorable. They're okay with Radharani, but not so favorable. When they have an opportunity, they show their favoritism to Krishna over Radharani. Vrindadevi especially, and also Dhanishta. You see these are clear examples of that which I can point out to you if you want to know. It's easy if you're a sensitive reader, you can see when they become like that. For example, when Tulsi Manjari meets Vrindadevi and Madhamangal, Dhanishta, Subal at Kusan Sarovar, and Krishna says, "Where's Radharani?" Is she Radharani? And Tulsi Manjari teases Krishna and plays with him, plays with his emotions. "Oh, she can't come today. She's not coming." And Tulsi's saying giving different excuses why Radharani's locked in the house. She can't come to Radhakund for Madan Leela. And so Vrindadevi's looking at her, and maybe Dhanishta's there, I think so, I'm not sure, but Vrindadevi for sure. And they're looking at Krishna, and looking at Subala, and looking at each other, and they're not liking it too much. And then Vrindadevi gives a look with her eyes, Vrindadevi looks at Tulsi Manjari, "Hey, don't pick on Krishna." It's very clearly described by Krishna. She gives a look with her eyes, let loose, cool down. Be nice to the guy. He is God. He is the son of the king of Raja. Be nice. Okay. So she's a submissive to her in the hierarchy, a social hierarchy. Vrindadevi and Rupa Manjari. Vrindadevi is higher than a sadhana siddha saki. Of course, you can't say Tulsi is sadhana siddha, but out of humility, Tulsi Manjari goes along with the wish of the Vrindadevi. I can't substantiate the hierarchy position of Vrindadevi over Tulsi Manjari. In terms of Ras, Tulsi Manjari is more intimate. But social hierarchy, I tend to feel Vrindadevi in the social hierarchy in Braj Mandal among Nitya Parishad. I feel, it seems to me that Vrindadevi is, maybe I'm wrong, I can't prove that point. So, where are we? Two groups are openly favorable to Radharani. Swapaksha and Surit. She said Surit? Very good. Surit means friendly party. The friendly party, Swapaksha, their own party. Tatastha Paksha is neutral, and Vipaksha is inimical. Chandravalli, Padma, Shaivya. They're anti-party rivals, competitors of Radharani. They're the tension givers, anxiety creators, but actually enhancing the Leela. Dwao Swapaksha Vipaksha Chabeda Rasa Pradao. Rujulamani says, one's own party of Sakis and the enemy party give the most ras. Well, that's interesting. Rasa Prada. They give the greatest amount of ras. Because the greatest thrill is defeating your enemy. What's the greatest thrill? Having an enemy and knocking him out. Some guy's your enemy. You're 6 feet tall, he's 6 feet tall. She's real proud, you're real proud. One day you square off. You knock him out, then you're super proud. So the Vivaksha Saki is the enemy party, so that increases the ras. Brings all kinds of ras. And Krishna and Radharani. And all the Saki Manjaris also. So this means the party of Radhika's enemies, Chandravalli, Shaivya, Padma, are more sweetly worshipping Radharani than even neutral Sakis. Neutral Sakis aren't giving her the taste of victory, the taste of knockout. knock out Chandravalli. That's a victory. And then you dance, you see when people win the Olympics, they start dancing crazy. They became victorious, they got the gold medal. So this, they give the most for us. That's a beautiful verse for Money. Savaksha vipaksha rasa prado. Great. So they worship Radharani more sweetly than the neutral Sakis, Tatasta Saki, or friendly or sweet Saki like Shamala. Shamala's a very key player in Radharani's Leela. She comes every morning to wake up Radharani in Varsan or Yavagram, and she does a beautiful seher called Rasodgar. What is Rasodgar? Come on, you know, you read about it.
Reminding past tense of
You're in advanced class. There's a barcode on your forehead that says SNB. What?
reminding past tense with Krishna.
What?
Reminding past tense with
Reminding Radharani of her Madhura Leela with Krishna. Madhurya Leela with Krishna. Any Leela, just any Leela, not only Madhurya Leela, but any Leela with Krishna. Reminding Radharani, even the most previous Leela the night before, because that's most relishable. And so this way she soothes Radharani's pain of separation. So she's a very, very friendly Saki, Shamala Saki. But she doesn't give as much happiness and sweetness to Radharani's heart as Chandravalli. I love this stuff, it's so cool. This is because these anti-party rivals, Vipaksha Sakis, they cause Radharani's man by snatching Krishna away from her. This makes the sweetness of Radha's love and attachment for Krishna increase many-fold. It is Ras itself which has given Sakis like Chandravalli a position equal to that of Radharani. Although there's two ways of being equal. There's being equal, but there's being equal and higher. What's the word for equal and higher?
Asamuk.
Yeah, right. Asamurdva. No one's equal to Radharani, no one's higher. Sama means equal, Urdhva means above, high, rise, go up. Asamurdva. So Chandravalli is equal, but not higher. So that's what he says. He says, all Sakis like Chandravalli have a position equal to Radharani. That means Sama. But Radharani is definitely Supreme Gopika. That means Urdhva. So Radharani, basically, besides Chandravalli, no one is Asamurdhva, equal to Radharani. And definitely no one is above Radharani. No one is superior to Radharani. No one is above Radharani. No one can compare to Radharani. Although Chandravalli comes a close second. Not first, close second. In this way, the worship of Radhika by Chandravalli is extra special. It must be painful for Natha's Prabhuji to write this. Must be painful for him to write this tika. But this is the tattva and this is the truth. It's based on Rupa Goswami, who is his guru and teacher of Bhajan and Rag Marg, and Gaudiya Siddhanta. So he's loyal and faithful, representing Rupa Goswami's teaching. So he said, this way, the way that Chandravalli does, worship Radharani by Chandravalli is extra special. I mean, myself, if I wrote that sentence, I feel like a little hurt. Because, there's nothing very extra special over there. Manjaris are a little bit prejudiced, a little bit biased. He goes on in his purport. For Krishna's pleasure and for nourishing the transcendental Ras, Krishna's dear friend Sringar Ras, that's interesting, is Priya Bandhu. Sringar Ras is Krishna's Priya Bandhu. Must be great, these books in Bengali must be really good. You have a Bengali? Radha Ras Sudhanidhi, you have Hindi or Bengali? You can get the Hindi edition of Vilap Kusmanjari and Radha Ras Sudhanidhi, so you get a closer idea of the original Bengali. There's so much Sanskrit in its original Bengali. You know, and these are primary books, Radha Ras Sudhanidhi, Vilap Kusmanjari. So it's good to have a couple editions in English, Bengali, Hindi, Shamla, Hakim, whatever. More angles of vision, more study, the more benefit and understanding you'll get. And more kripa you'll get from those acharyas and mahajans. Krishna's dear friend, Priyabandhu Sringar Ras. That'd be a nice friend. You know, I don't have any friends in this world. I have one friend. I have a Priyabandhu. Oh, who's your dear friend? Sringar Ras. What? That's erotic love. My friend is erotic love. What kind of guy are you? What kind of, you're a sadhu? What are you? You're a swadu. Swadu. You're a taster. Krishna's good friend. This is so beautiful. Priyabandhu Sringar Ras. Krishna's good friend has made Radharani and Chandravalli jealous of each other when they are united with Krishna. But when they're both separated from him, they show great affection towards one another. What's an example of that? Gee, Jago, don't sleep all night. Don't stay up all night. Sleep once in a while. She does Rachi Bhajan every night. Vasikali Bhajan, stay there all night. So, the Rasa dance, when Krishna leaves the gopis, everyone's crying, Chandravalli, everyone's crying. Then he leaves Radharani, Radharani cries, and all the Sakhis meet Radharani. She's very distraught, and despondent, and disappointed, and upset, and crying. And because the gopis are actually, remember, they're girls, they're ladies, they have soft hearts. They may have hard minds. A lot of women are like that. They have soft hearts, but they have hard minds. If we just make the two together, it'd be really good. But there's a big difference. There's a big jaw there in a way, and big boundary wall called the jaw. The heart's down here, the head's up there. So it's hard to penetrate that hard bone. It's like rock, We have the expression rockhead. So when they're separated, they feel sympathy and empathy towards each other. They're very affectionate. And that's all. Who is Chandravalli? Who is Radharani? Who are they? Sisters. Her father, Chandravalli, is who? Chandrabhanu. Who is the father of Radharani? Vishwabhanu. Who are they? Brothers. So they're brothers, they're daughters or sisters. Right? Brothers can only make sisters. If they make boys or brothers, they make girls or sisters. Interesting explanation of genetics. Manjari phrase. On this topic of this part of the Karttika is how do Radharani's lotus feet have more rasa than Krishna's lotus feet? What's the answer? How do Radharani's lotus feet have more rasa than Krishna's lotus feet? Tricky question. Huh?
Because she's running Madhurya Ras meant that Krishna has many rasas with the even Sakya Ras and many.
What?
Maybe.
Speak clear. No, maybe be quiet. Chew. You know what chew means? Chew.
Chup.
Very phrase. The Manjari phrase. Oh Radharani, please bless me and give me the sweet and splendid service I would love to see. Acha. Why is he called splendid? Why is he called sweet? He says, Vidi Mother Ujjalam. Padma, Pada Padma Seva Madhur Ujjalam. Vidi. Please, I'm begging, but Vidi means I'm especially begging for the sweet, radiant, effulgent seva of your lotus feet. It's not just feet or seva, it's sweet seva. It's not just sweet seva, it's effulgent ujjala seva. Madhur ujjala. And moreover means madhurya ujjala. Madhurya means I want to serve your lotus. There's a very hidden beauty in this phrase. Just listen to it tightly. Pada Padma. Padma means lotus. Padma means lotus. Padma means feet. Seva Videhi. Madhurya Ujjala. He's praying for the service of Ujjala Madhurya. Ujjala Madhurya means Ujjala Ras. Ujjala Ras is describing Shringar Ras. The Shringar Ras is describing the erotic Kunjalilas around Krishna. It's called Shringarati. So the Manjari is praying to serve Radharani's feet at that time. In the Kunj, on the flower bed, Radharani's tired from rasa dancing, tired from love making, and they're just talking a little bit, and she's ready to fall asleep. Manjari comes in and gently massages her feet. And even it's described in Radha and Her Manjaris by the Manjaris are massaging Radharani's feet, they fall asleep at the end of the flower bed. Then they fall off the bed also. Boom. But the ground is soft, so it doesn't make any noise. The head hits the mud. Head hits the dirt, it doesn't go clunk. It goes clunk, and they wake up right. So that's a good deal. Mother Bhumi comes in nice seva, cushion the head of the sleeping Manjari when she falls off the flower bed. So one may ask, are you asking? One may ask, Govinda's lotus feet are called the abode of sweet ras. That's amazing when you think about it. If you ever think, like sometimes I think when I read these commentaries, the commentaries from the Acharya, I'm thinking, how would I write this commentary? How would I describe this verse? What references would I use? And it astounds me to no end how Nada's Babaji is like a magician. Like a magician can, he looks like this, and you look, he said, look, there's a bird. You don't see a bird, he goes, and he grabs a bird out of the sky. He's a magician. You didn't see it, the bird was somewhere up his sleeve or something. He goes like that. So he just quotes something. Krishna's feet are very sweet. Then he doesn't have a Google, it doesn't have a search engine, it doesn't have folio, it doesn't have a computer. It's all in his heart and his brain. Oh, this point can be said here. I'm making this point, I have to prove this point. Whoever he makes a point, he always proves it. This is a great Acharya. He makes a point, it's his point he makes. What's the point he makes? He says, Govinda's feet are called the abode of sweetness. Called the abode of sweetness. What's the verse to support that? Then he quotes the Vedic scriptures. Doesn't say which one. Vishnu Pade Parama Mana Utsa. Vishnu Pade Param Mada Utsav. Vishnu's feet are the source of the highest nectar. Param Madhva. Madhva doesn't mean Madhava. It's Madhva, which means honey. Utsa. Highest sweetness. So he said the Vedas, there's Shastra Brahman to establish that Krishna's feet are a sweet abode of Ras. So how can you say Radharani's feet are sweeter? Because I asked the question, what's the question I'm asking? How do Radharani's feet have more Ras than Krishna? So he explained the answer. So the what's the counter arguments called in Sanskrit? Paksha and the opposite. When you give an argument in Sanskrit, then someone argues back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Purva Paksha. So he himself is stating the premise that Radharani's lotus feet have more Ras than Krishna. Then he's giving Purva Paksha. He's arguing against it. What do you say? What are you saying about that? The Vedas say Krishna's feet are sweet. So yeah, well, listen to this. Back and forth. This is how to establish Siddhanta. The answer may be given that although, so he says, he has to say this a very humble way of answering. See the way he writes. He doesn't say the answer is, not about, he says the answer may be. Like sometimes people say, can I cook for Giras? I say, if you want to. I'm not asking you. If you really want to from the heart, you want to cook a lunch for Giras, then you do it. If you have inspiration, if you don't do it out of duty. Don't do it because someone asks you to. Don't do it because you want to cook. You should be inspired. So he's saying, the answer may be, maybe not, but it may be, yes, I agree with you, Krishna's feet are the abode of Ras. Because you quote the Vedas, I accept the Vedas as Brahman. But, okay, I agree with you. You say Krishna's feet are abode of Ras. I agree with you, the feet are abode of Ras. But now the famous word comes in. The word that changes the course of history, the word that changes the course of relationships, the word that changes everything. And it begins with B and ends with T. But I love you so much, but I'm getting divorced tomorrow. But is, I sometimes joke, I said there's one word, if anybody asks me, if there's one word you take out of the dictionary, what would that word be? I would say but. So many people meet me and they say, you're this, you're that, oh, this good stuff. But they speak how good I am for 1 minute, then they lay on the bathtub for 2 hours. What? Remember 2 hours ago? Let me recover myself. 2 hours ago you said I was good. GSS. God save our ship. So I agree with you, but there's a difference. What's the difference? The tasting of that Ras of Krishna's feet is fully dependent on prema. You don't have Krishna prema, you can't taste the Ras of Krishna's feet. What's my praman for my statement? The example is clearly in the Bhagavatam and all the Puranas, that so many demons saw Krishna's lotus feet, but instead of loving Krishna, loving his feet, they hated his feet, they hated him, they were afraid of him and wanted to kill him. Now, so you quote the Vedas, I quote the 6 Goswamis. Quote the 6 Goswamis. What is their significance to a Gaudiya Vaishnava? Krishna's Kaviraj says the Mangal Charana Adi Lila Chaitanya Chowdhury. The 6 Gurus 6 gurus for the whole Gaudiya Sampradaya, there are 6 Goswamis. Shri Rup, Shri Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jiva, Gopal Bhatta, Rasa Raghunath. Keep going. Nice one. Sounds good. I like that one. Echaiko Saikori Chanava Yavi Abhishafran. Nice. Our heart's desire is to be a particle of dust at the feet of Goswamis. That's our success in bhajan, that's the success of our sadhana, that's the success of our sadhya, and that's the success of human life, to be tanmoy and fully surrendered and dependent on the teaching of the Goswamis. I'm just putting that on record. YouTube history. So my Gurudev was like that. He was recognized and a famous Pandit, Vyakaran Pandit and Vaishnava Tattva philosophy, whatever they call it. Many subjects he knew perfectly. At 100 years old, you're quoting verses from Bhagavatam. It was amazing. Like 8-line verse he just quote, like. He studied Bhagavatam for 80 years in Vrindavan with some of the great sages, great saints of Vrindavan, Ramdas Babaji, Priyacharan Babaji, some famous saints, because Gurudev lived 10 years in Vrindavan, teaching Sanskrit in Maharaj's school and studying with these great acharyas in Bhagavad Nivas. He was living in Bhagavad Nivas. He was also living in Haribol Kutir. So he says, you quote the Vedas, I quote the 6 Goswamis. Jiva Goswami says, Krishna Madhuryasya Premai Eka Swadhyaya. So he proves his point by quoting the Acharyas of Gaudiya Siddhanta. There's 8 cause of swad, Madhurya Ras Swadna. The taste of Madhurya Ras, you have to have praying for Krishna. Amazing. He makes a statement, quotes a verse to support it. Incredible shastric brain. Shastric brain and a rasic. There's 2 great acharyas in Brajmana over the last 100 years. One is Haridas Shastri, and one is Anandas Babaji. In terms of, I'm speaking now in terms of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Haridas Shastri is known as the Shastra Nipun, a great Shastra Gyani and Shastrik, but he's not considered to be a Rasik. He may be Rasik, I'm just not stating my opinion. This is the opinion of sadhus and Braj, contemplative sadhus. He's known for being expert in Shastra, has 6 degrees in Nyaya, Kavi, and Jyotis, and Shastra, and everything. You can imagine. But this is a general idea that's what got conveyed from different sadhus we met. That Nathas Babaji, his forte is Ras. He's a Rasik Acharya. And more. I mean, of course, Haridas Shastriji is a great Rasik Jana also. But he's not so famous for bringing out the Ras of these intimate scriptures. I don't believe so. He commented on Sandarbhas and different books. What do you think about this statement? You don't want to speak.
No,
This is not my statement. This is what I heard from.
one cannot say categorically that one is Rasik and the other one is Shastri, because they're both, but their focus was different. Haridas Shastri focused on many stuff.
Yeah, that's a nice point. That made a nice point. I'll repeat that because I did in class now. What if we say, what's the difference between Sri Haridas Shastriji Maharaj and Sri Anandas Babaji? We can say they're both Rasiks and they're both in the Tattva, in the Tattva Siddhanta. But Radha Shastri is more famous and probably more expert in tattva than Anantas Babaji in terms of tattva. In terms of ras, he speaks more about it and maybe more expert than tattva. And Radha Shastri doesn't speak so much about ras. What did you say? Is that what you said?
The Radha Shastri main focus was on the tattva.
Yeah, focus. That's where I missed that word.
And Anantadas, Srila Anantadas Babaji,
Yeah.
main focus was on the rasic.
Yeah, that's a nice distinction. I like that distinction. The difference is the main focus of Radha Shastri to establish a strong foundation in tattva and truth and praman for Gaudiya Siddhanta, Gaudiya Vaishnava Parivar of Sampradaya. And the main focus, so there's a difference in focus. One is focusing his attention, his angle of teaching on the tattva, and the other one's focusing his attention, Anandasi is focusing his attention and teaching on ras. That's nice, thank you for that refinement. But you're closer to the source, so you have more sympathy and more clear presentation. So, Krishna's sweetness is only realizable by those who love him. So Shishapal and Jara's son, they saw his feet, but they didn't love him too much. Radharani is presiding Devi of love, Prem Lakshmi. So her feet must be the abode of deepest ras. The word is agada. Agada means deep. Sripad prays, the Manjari prays, O Jai Sri Radharani, almost capable Ishwari, please, your Prem Lakshmi, please bless me with a Madhurya Ujjvala Seva, sweet and brilliant Seva Lasi. Pada Padma Madhurya Ujjvala Seva. Shri Radha Ras Sudhanidhi ki jai. Shri Radha Ras Sudhanidhi Maharaj ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.